Good evening, everyone. This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, and welcome to the Steven Factor StevenNation 2020. And happy election night, everybody. I hope you vote in person or vote by mail. I hope everyone will be voices heard, and I hope this election will be what it means to you and I, especially for all of us and across the nation around the world. Now, I know some of you think that this election will be over, but it is 100% absolutely not. Because since we're in the middle of a pandemic, we just find out that the mail ballots are not receiving yet, and it will take more than 3 or several weeks or several days to be exact, uh, to check it by mail to see who wins or not. But we have some good news. The Democrats going to keep the House. That was a great news. And also, Joseph Biden is in the lead from 209, and Donald Trump got 118. So right now that Joseph Biden won 3 states at 11 o'clock hour, from Washington, Oregon, and the California, which is on the west. Especially on the east, he won Illinois, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and also Virginia. Also won as well. But we definitely need, and also he won. He won and also he won Colorado. But also in this map, you can see all red states between somewhere in the Fort Collins and right between there in the Colorado Springs. One of the red spots there from the Colorado as well, and hopefully we're definitely gonna win so far. So we gotta check out the polls. We have like Joseph Biden projected is the winner of the Colorado, only 56.3%, and over 1,580 counts so far at this time. Let's take it out on the U.S. Senate. I'm trying to make this quick here. We have John Hankeluper is the winner of the is the winner of the Democrat Party, especially he's going to take over the Senate seat. Only 54.4% that he's going to win. He against Cory Gardner for 43.6% as well. This is completely amazing of the results. So right now, President Trump got Arizona, Oklahoma. We have Wyoming as well too, which is my friend Emily, also live in Wyoming. Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina. He got like a few more states to go, but also Donald Trump wins Florida. Hopefully he wins Florida as well, because this is the Trump country as well. So we are checking to see the results about Trump. But right now, oh, he definitely needs some Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, West Palm Beach, which is his new hometown, and Miami. He's going to check it out as well. If Donald Trump wins in Florida, so you know it's going to happen. He got like 51.3%. Also in Florida, while Joseph Biden got 47.8% as well. This is a tight game of this political of this election madness. But like I said, it feels like you've been watching a Super Bowl game in overtime. So this is the election night in overtime. So everything's got to get late. I mean, like it feels like you're in the year 2000 when they're going to recount the ballot from Florida from President George W. Bush and Al Gore. And it's been revealed they're going to take it to the Supreme Court, and it's been revealed that George W. Bush will become as the 43rd president of the United States. But that was the year in 2000. But I'm very concerned right now because we're in the pandemic era. We thought that it's gonna be a 2016 over again, but with but in the year 2000 twist. So let's just say it's gonna be in the year 2000 combined right now, and hopefully, we have it's 11:54 right now. So we had to wait at midnight to see who was going to lead next in this situation of this deal votes of the election night on StevenNation 2020. I know it's gonna be late, folks. So I never been done doing this late election before, but this is gonna be the once in a lifetime opportunity. Just give me a second, and hopefully my friend will get ready to get her thing, and let's get this thing started. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Ah. How am I gonna turn this camera off? I really don't know how to do that. Did you remember to wear your bracelet? Well, I don't have no bracelet on me at this time, but you already know what's happening. Okay? Okay, let me turn off my yeah, let me turn off how am I gonna turn off let me how I boy oh boy oh boy how I okay. Alright. Emily, good evening. Welcome to the StevenNation 2020. Happy election night for you, my dear. Oh, you too. Yeah, listen, how's your a wonderful experience of your first voting? It's went a lot better than I expected because I was worried that it might would be crowded or something. But I'm glad that West Virginia took things serious and didn't make it too crowded. I felt like it was spaced out properly. Yeah, I I really enjoy that too. So anyways, Emily, you told me like at least like an hour ago that you're concerned that it would take like 3 days for the ballot to be come out at this time. Yeah, yeah. I was asking my mom what time we were supposed to get the results as to who wins the election, and she said that, something about it might take up to 3 days. I don't really know how true it is because I haven't bothered to look yet, and I've just been wondering. I wonder when we'll finally figure all this out. Well, it will take like 3 7 days. It could be the mail ballot, and the mail ballot's gonna be a different issue right now because it could be delivered. That's number one. Number two, they definitely check the right ballots to see who wins. Now, right now, Joseph Biden's still leading, and Donald Trump is waiting for the White House. He's still got 118, and we are not sure who's going to win yet because this nation is completely messed up. And we already know that we're in the pandemic era because you know that that Joseph Biden will not going to win, but Donald Trump knew that this is gonna be a work for him. I mean, it's not gonna be a work for him, to be honest with you. Right. What's your response on that? Oh, well, what you just said? Yes, in your opinion, Emily. Now, as far as everything being a big mess, I will agree with that because I feel like after this, like this whole entire year, Trump has not known
how to properly lead anything. Like, for example, he talked about COVID would be gone by Easter. Then he said it'd be gone by summer. Now he says he has no idea. And he acted like it wasn't that big of a deal and not a big concern, but then he caught it himself acting like a fool, trying to, go out in whatever parade or whatever else he was doing. And I feel like he's just been a real big buffoon. He's just not taking anything seriously or not serious enough. And he's just made things such a horrific mess. Like I feel like he just doesn't know what to do properly. And like someone said before, he just wants to run it like a business or whatever instead, which is a bad idea because this is not a business. This is a whole entire nation. If he wants to run something like a business, he should just go have his own business.
And being a president is a very hard, tough work, Emily. And I really don't know that if President Trump not going to survive for the next 4 years, because let me tell you reasons why. Okay, um, what time is it now? Before we're going to start, what time is it now?
Oh, you mean what time it is at my house?
Yes, and mine too.
Yeah, because we're in the same time zone. I'm reading the clock. It says that it's midnight. Yeah, it's midnight.
Okay, we gotta stop right there because the results are in, and we don't know what's going on right now. So give me 1 second, Emily. Um, give me 1 second. So we're gonna pause this for 1 second.
Okay.
Don't hang up.
Did they? I'm not. I was just going to ask if my state, West Virginia, ended up being more Republican or what it ended up
Yes, it
being
was.
so far.
Okay, Emily. Okay, Emily. Can you just stop right there? This is at midnight, 12:01. Joseph Biden is leading to 213 delegates, folks. As you can see, this is the moment I'll be waiting for. We just find out that we have two states are also got blue. We have like this is from New Mexico, from Santa Fe and Albuquerque, and Joseph Biden got like 53%, but while Donald Trump got like 44% uh, on the votes right now. But yes, it is midnight, and it's been projected from Google by the Associated Press. Joseph Biden leading for 213, and Donald Trump still got 118. So I believe this is a pretty tough pretty tough election right now because we're heading at Wednesday morning, Emily.
Right.
Yes. So where we left off is yeah, where we left off
This is
is
going to be a big one. A really important election.
yeah, it really it is. So where we left off is Emily that
I think you were asking me.
I know I'm asking you because we're in the middle of a pandemic, but let me tell you reasons why that Donald Trump cannot survive for 4 years. Remember, we already know he got COVID. That's number one. Number two, he skipped the second election. That was second presidential debate. That's completely selfish, okay? Some tells me it doesn't even work. And number three, I suggest that Donald Trump should might leave the office this January because right now this nation is completely effed up.
Yeah, it really is.
So right now, it is a very difficult election, and hopefully this week, this is not over yet. Everyone's asleep by now, so I don't know because only the Lord knows when we're going to happen. Because I hope and pray that Biden will going to lead this nation, including the science. We're going to take care of it, And even what's even worse is that Donald Trump may fired Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. I thought, what in the world would he want to fire him for? Like, what in the world? That was beyond me.
First of all, that son of a bitch, Donald Trump, doesn't care about science. And we need science to learn things, and most very important.
Yeah, he really right. He tends to completely ignore science and just believe whatever in the world he happens to come up with. He just does his own little thing and just doesn't really seem to care.
And that's the whole issue right now, because if we can learn some science, we have to do some experiments. We need to learn about climate change. We need to learn about corona pandemic. We need to wear a mask. Mask is very important thing in this world. The germs, bacteria, how are you going to clean the house? How are you going to destroy the bacteria? But we cannot see it. But we knew when you clean it, it's completely dirt and nasty. So we want to find out if Joseph Biden will help Dr. Fauci to take care of the science and the economy to see what's going on in this nation right now. Because if the coronavirus will go away, we could see our friends and family again.
Right, and that's something we really need to address and take better care of is the coronavirus because Trump is just goofing around doing goofy crap, just not really caring. I mean, just look at him. He just won't take it serious. He won't take advice from any scientists or epidemiologists, if I got that word right. And I mean, like, for example, he also has been so racist about it. He's called it the Chinese plague, China virus, and Kung flu, and a few other things he probably came up with. And I think the Kung flu one is like one of the worst things he came up with. That one is just so incredibly racist. It just boggles my mind. Like, how can you come up with something so nasty? Like, that's just so wrong. But he claims to be the least racist person. Like, he's something else.
Well, Emily, he already been revealed that he is the least racist because he said that on the third or the second and a half presidential debate, and he said that for real this time.
That I don't think I heard. I guess I must have missed that part.
Well, I don't know, man. I was trying to refresh your memory. Anyway, yeah. So, anyways, um, I really don't know what's going to happen next this week, but hopefully we're going to keep this update maybe later today, later in the morning, to see who really won 100%, and we will definitely call this for the night.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yes. So, what's before we're going to close? What's your personal thoughts about it? To be honest with you, in your own words, please.
Honestly, I'm just glad that we have taken proper precautions as far as the actual voting, like to the polls. I'm glad we've done good enough as far as keeping things more sanitary. Because I first was worried about the touch screens, but instead you use the Q-tips. I'm glad about that because I was concerned about how everything was. I'm just so glad it all has just been sanitary. I just felt so much better, and I was worried about how crowded it could have been and everything because I know how a lot of people have not taken the whole COVID thing seriously, especially people who follow Trump. And my state being mostly Republican, I was just so concerned about it. And I'm just glad that it wasn't as big of a train wreck as I thought it was going to be.
And you know what's even worse, Emily? The videos think that so many false prophets posting some stupid videos that we think that this coronavirus is the mark of the beast, which is also known as 666.
Oh, jeez.
But listen, if you watch one of my videos last May, I already explained the numerology, what it means. Now corona is 666, but the virus is 589. So that doesn't make any sense at all. That it's that the science doesn't even true or something like that, because it says on the Bible, but it's not going to happen today or this year.
Right.
The Bible tells you what's going to happen in the future. And some,
Right.
yeah, and even some people trying to put the chip
And then,
in the flesh. Emily, can you say
and
something?
then I started thinking another. Also, we don't have like one specific name. Like we don't really have one specific name for it either. We call it COVID, COVID-19. We also call it Corona, coronavirus. I think there's maybe another name. I think that's all of them.
I think that's it. I think that's it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because I just started thinking, with all of the other names, you could get, different numbers from it as well. So I feel like that would also be proof that it would not be Mark of the Beast. You know what I mean?
Yes. So, is your parents still watching the news, or they headed to bed?
They've already headed to bed because my mom has to go to work tomorrow. She works at the schools, well, one of the schools, and she has to wake up early in the morning. And I also have been thinking, have you seen the way that India does their whole voting?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Because I thought it was very interesting how they make it so accessible to everyone the best they can because they don't want to have someone go. I think the longest they want someone to ever have to travel, excuse me, to go vote is like 2 kilometers, they said, which is like roughly 1 mile, I believe. And I just like that is amazing that they try to make it so accessible. And not only that, but to help prevent double voting, apparently what they do is they have like they mark your finger with ink. It's almost like a little blob of ink or something that they mark your finger with. And I thought that is so interesting how they have that set up. So everyone has all these equal opportunities to vote, and not only that, but to make it accessible to people who may not be able to read whatever languages that they have because there are so many languages in India, so they use symbols as well to help make it so easy. And I also was thinking, man, could you imagine what it would be like if we made it a lot easier for various people in America as far as voting? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, I hear you. I think Indiana decided to try to let the voices be heard. If I'm correct.
right? Because in India, they really would like everyone to, be able to have equal opportunities with voting. I think there's like a lot of people over there. There's like well over 8 billion people, and of course, not all those people are old enough to vote, and they have like a whole entire election month, dedicated to trying to do the best they can for everyone. And I just think it's amazing how one of the biggest democracies in the world is just that great about it and does that good for their people. And sometimes I can't overthink, we are, blessed to be able to know English within America, which makes things a lot more accessible and easy. But sometimes I do get concerned for those who may not, and how accessible it may be, especially in certain areas that would not be that big, like bigger cities.
Hmm. Well, we'll see what happens. What's going on in the morning in any other states right now, because this is gonna be a long night throughout the morning. You know.
Yeah, it'll be a long one.
So I
Yeah.
think during the next hour should be at 1 o'clock, but I don't know if I think it will be. I think the midnight part will be the last polls of this time. The polls will close, and I think the 12 o'clock is the last hour. And let's see what's going on through the day. Maybe later today, and I'll do the broadcast to see if Biden will keep it up. The delegates right now.
Right. And then I just started thinking with the electoral college, or whoever, I think that is who does all the counting with the votes. I just started thinking, how what are their working hours? Like, how many hours a day do they actually like work? Do they do it all day and night, or what do they do?
Well, in across the states, they shall probably take like 24 hours or more if they're going to recount the ballot,
Right.
if this is correct. And this is their responsibility to recount the ballot to see the real, actual results.
Right.
And that's it. But right now we're
Yep.
in but right now we're in the middle of the pandemic with this anxiety, and this coronavirus is not going anywhere whatsoever. But I'm going to give you a warning, Emily. If President Trump will win a second term, God forbid, we're in the wrong place and the wrong time, and everything will be start this shit all over again.
Yeah. Yeah, because he just has not taken any bit of it serious. And I just feel like if he gets back in, I just feel like we'll just have the coronavirus for like well over a year, probably close to 2 years. Wouldn't even surprise me if that happened. I hope not. I really pray and hope not for it to be that long. But oh my gosh, considering how it has been at this rate and how he just will not take things more seriously, won't listen to what people have tried to tell him. Yeah, I think that's just why we would need Biden.
Well, let's see what happens. Emily, thank you so much. I very appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
All right, take it easy and get some sleep.
Oh, you too. Bye.
Bye. Before we go, I want to take a look at this double check from Google, and it's been brought to you part by the Associated Press. Um, Trying to check it out, see what's happening at this time. I'm gonna charge my phone anyway, but give me just a few seconds right here. I will definitely gonna continue the news right now. Hopefully that oh shoot, Emily texted me just now, and she said, and I quote, "I feel like I might have been awkward, but no, she's not awkward. She did very well, to be honest with you. She did very, very well, and I really love her for that. It doesn't matter to be awkward, so it's a part of the interview experience. So you know how it goes. I'm truly apologize. It's just getting slow because of this stupid Wi-Fi. Just give me a second here. Okay, we have a further update. Joseph Biden got 223 right now, and he is leading while President Trump still got 118. This is impossible. This is a possible, and it's almost close. If if Joseph Biden will win 270 to win, he will become as a president elect 46th president elect of the United States in January. Especially Kamala Harris will become as a first black African American woman and half Indian as a vice president. Um, uh, this is gonna be she become as a first black African American woman and a half Indian descent to become as vice president. This is will be historic as well too. So right now, okay, we have another update. President Trump right now got 136 so far. Okay, we got Wyoming to be honest with you, and we have Utah. So yes, President Trump got 136, and Joseph Biden got still got 233. I mean 223. Um, this is a Google been projecting right now. But this is a one of the historic what Joseph Biden did. So Joseph Biden from Arizona, he got like 11 electoral votes, 53.2%. Florida, 47.9. Georgia, 45.6%, and even Iowa, 45.1%. Well, President Trump got like three winners. 51.2, 53.2, 53.1. But let's check out Ohio. Ohio got like 53.5% for President Trump, while New Hampshire for 4 electoral votes for 53.4% by former Vice President Joseph Biden. North Carolina, 15 electoral votes, 48.7. Ohio, 45.1, 41.6, 46.5, 46.8. No updates yet at this time. It is only 12:22. I should probably go into bed by now. But I believe in my mind it could be the blue wave. Okay, so right now President Trump got 145, and I'm really sorry I have to say this. I think this is gonna be game over for him because this is getting even much worse for President Trump by now. Uh, President Biden still got 223. This is gonna be a whole ball game here. If this update will be changing, hopefully I'll give you an update later in the morning. But right now, I should probably leave the show. I only got like 34 minutes on this vid. Um, but I believe that hopefully the Lord knows this is gonna be all right. And wait a minute, we have a breaking news for Honolulu. It's been projected that Joseph Biden will pick Honolulu, which is the birthplace of our former president Barack Obama. And it's been revealed that Honolulu is changing blue, but there's no project date at this time. So, in other words, too close to call. But this is gonna be amazing for Joseph Biden. Everything will be changed in Honolulu. Hopefully, they're gonna project that. We also from Arizona. I think Joseph Biden will be the winner of the Arizona for 53.2, but Donald Trump got 45.5. So it's gotta be too early to call. But I believe right now this is it. This is the moment we'll all be waiting for of this historical election night. Again, 145 for 223. Hopefully, this if this changes, it will be all night long. But I will definitely want to say goodbye for now, and hopefully later today, um, I'll it will I will give you more updates at this time. But for now, repeat: Joseph Biden is leading for 223, while President Trump got 145. And I hope this Democrats will go and win a blue wave at this time. But for now, this is your stream, Mr. Steven saying, Dolo para la familia. Peace. Hey everyone, Mr. Steven here. Thank you so much for watching for the all new episode of The Steven Factor. If you learn more about my show, go to the YouTube channel and click subscribe. And also click the notification bell to see one of my latest videos. Todo para la